Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. Captain Archie has just got his submarine and is sailing off to wake up in a legendary Pokemon. He has the orb, he has Captain Stern's submarine. Everything, guys, is going wrong. He will drown the world, we will have some problems. Believe me, I like the land, I prefer the land to the sea. So if the world was flooded in water, what would we do? We would grow gills, which would be horrible, and then we'd all have to buy speedboats and jet ski all day, and I just don't want to do that, because I don't think I'd be very good at jet skiing, although I would like to own a boat. Yeah, the one that Link had in Wind Waker, I'd love one of them, just sailing across the Great Sea, but that's a different story, that's a different game. We need to go find him. However, we're not entirely sure where this cavern is, where the legendary Pokemon is sleeping, so we can't really do anything. But what we can do, guys, is we can do what we originally set out to do. That's right, guys, we don't care about saving the world at the minute. That's for Batman, that's for all the superheroes. We're actually going to be a Pokemon Master. We have 2 more badges to go, and we still need to find the 2 cities that actually have these gyms in. So we're going to sail around for a bit, and hopefully we will find one. However, we have some swimmers to take out, and yes, we do have a whalement. Now, usually I would waste your time by bringing my lovely Lady Lombra into Bullet Seed the whalement. However, not going to happen in this episode because I've learnt my lesson yet again. Believe me, I truly have this time. So Big Bad Swampert will hit the whalement with a devastating dig, and we'll clean it up with a bit of a rock smash. And the level 35 whalement, level 35, a very high level for a trainer Pokemon, out of there. Unlucky Jenny. Oh, lost at sea. Yeah. Oh dear. Don't get stung by the tentacles, lady. It would be a horrible thing. You don't want any of that. You swim in the sea all nonchalantly. You're thinking, oh, I'm having such a fun time. And then tentacles stings you and you're like, oh my god, what am I going to do now? I'm floating in the sea and my legs ballooned up because of all the toxic inside of it. You know, these people just do not think, do they? Oh god. But anyway, enough about random nonsense. You're riding a Pokemon instead of swimming yourself. I am Envious. Well, hello Envious, I'm Dan. Now, this guy's name is Roland. Hey Roland. And he's got himself a Carvana, and you've read this storybook before, guys. You know how this dance goes. We rock smash because it's a dark type Pokemon, and we've got a fighting type move. Bang! Carvana is sunk. Oh well, unlucky ugly face. He really does look like he's eating his own face. You know, you've got to really hate yourself to actually eat your own face. So, Carvana, strange Pokemon indeed. But we move on and instantly we get hit by another tentacle. Now, throughout this episode, you may be thinking, why is Dan, or Upstart as I want to call him, taking out all of these wild Pokemon? Because they're only low level, there's no point. Well, the thing is, the next gym that we're about to take on, what I'm about to say is only really applicable for the actual gym leader, but the gym leader has got incredibly strong Pokemon. Pokemon which I can't guard against, not with my current setup anyway. When you don't have type advantage in a battle, especially in a playthrough, the only way you can do it is power. The only way you can win is pure power. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get Swampert to level up a couple of times. And then when you hit level 39 with a Swampert, you get to learn Muddy Water, which is an acceptable alternative to Surf. They both have the same base power, 95, obviously both water type moves. However, Muddy Water has 85 base accuracy, and that is pretty bad. It's pretty inaccurate. So if you want a more accurate move, go with Surf. However, Muddy Water as well has the opportunity to lower the foe's accuracy. I think it's 30% chance that the accuracy will drop, so that is the bonus. However, it's kind of a low percentage accuracy, you know, it's kind of a low effect percentage, 30%, and also 85 accuracy is not the best. You know, 85 may sound like a lot, but when you use it over and over and over and over and over again throughout the game, you see it start to miss a lot. But we do find a random house in the middle of the ocean. This is the Hunter's house. Let's go see who's inside. Probably a hunter, let's hope so. I'm the diving treasure hunter. I'm the awesome dude. Yes, he's the awesome dude who searches for treasures, and he likes treasures called shards. There are red shards, blue shards, yellow shards, shards of many different colours, and these colours relate to evolution stones. So if you were to find a blue shard within the game, you would be able to trade it in for a water stone. So a handy guy if you want, evolution stones. But we do make it to Mossdeep City, and this is the next gym leader town. If you come down here though, you'll find yourself a netball. Yes, a netball will have a raised capture rate if you use a netball on either a water Pokemon or a bug Pokemon. It is 3 times better than a Pokeball on those 2 types. If you go into the space station here, you won't actually see me get the item because my bag's full, but you will get yourself a Sunstone. Again, it's an evolution stone. It evolves certain kinds of Pokemon. For example, Sunkern into Sunflora. There you go, tried to think of one there, racking my brains, and I got one, so I'm happy about that. If you come to here though, you'll be able to get the Super Rod. I am very well aware that I've missed the Good Rod. If you're watching this right now, you're probably going to see an annotation box just mystically fly in and tell you where the Good Rod is, but the Super Rod is super. Super Rod is awesome. It's the only rod you'll need really, so you don't really need the Good Rod, do you? But what we do need is to explore the town just a little bit more, and if you come up here, we get to see an old friend. Is it Wally? No, of course not. It's another scruffy haired person. It's Steven. Dan? Yes, it's me. How are you? Oh, he's so embarrassed about his place being so empty, even though it's not that empty, that he gives us HM8, which is Dive, a base 60 water type move that works in the same way as Dig and Fly. You'll become unhittable for the first turn, and you will attack on the second turn. Thing is though, we're getting all these water HMs. We've got Surf, we've got Dive, we're going to get another one later as well, and this is a problem because I don't really want to give too many HMs to my actual team Pokemon. I don't want to give Lombra another water TM in Dive. HM in Dive. I don't want to give Swampert another water HM in Dive. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the Super Rod out, and I'm going to fish for a new water type Pokemon, because that way I have something which can use Dive and the other HM that we're going to get later on, and it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be wasting any move slots on my main Pokemon. But what is this new Pokemon we're about to find? Well, we've got a bite, so let's pull it on in. And you may actually already know this Pokemon if you bothered to watch my tutorial on contest earlier in this Let's Play. This is Sharpedo. It's a lady Sharpedo. It's a hardy nature, you should already know that, and it actually won the beauty contest. Hooray! She loves the glitz, she loves the glamour, and boy does she love the makeup, although you'd need a hell of a lot of makeup to make that face look good. Oh, believe me. Beauty contest winner? What were the judges thinking? Look at it, it's hideous. It looks epic cool, but it's definitely not a beauty, believe me. But I use Surf. I use Surf because it's got weak defenses, however, because it resists the water type move, it's not going to take a massive amount of damage, whilst Takedown, whilst probably Rock Smash as well, will kill it, because as ever it's a water and dark type Pokemon, so Rock Smash being the fighting type move will probably kill it. So I use Surf. Surf is slightly weaker on Swampert, only slightly, but it resists it as well, so Sharpedo survived, thankfully. So we get ourselves a Sharpedo, and you know, the extra bonus of having a Sharpedo at this level is that it's actually quite strong on both fronts, on special attacking and physical attacking, and it's actually pretty quick as well. So it's actually a decent Pokemon, a decent spur Pokemon. He will mainly see action as a excuse me, you probably heard that burp there, I hope I edit it out later. But he actually has some uses as a sacrificial lamb as well. So I've got Nincada and Sharpedo working that angle. Sometimes you need them in battling. If you only have 3 Pokemon like I have, then you need the sacrificial lambs, because, why do I keep saying lambs? Sacrificial Pokemon, that sounds better. Because sometimes you just need a free turn to heal up. You don't want your Pokemon to take damage. Now here, I get a little bit confused. I teach Dive to Sharpedo, and the thing is, you actually need the next gym badge, which is the one I'm hopefully about to attain, hopefully if I can beat the gym leader. you actually need that badge in order to use dive in the overworld, because what you do with dive is you look for dark blue patches of water and then you can dive underwater, and that's what we'll be using to get the water stone later from the abandoned ship, by the way. So stay tuned to that. I've almost got my most precious and most favourite Pokemon in the entire world. Lombra, you've almost evolved. Oh, she's so excited. But as you can see, Sharpedo can't use dive, so I'm a bit gutted about that. But there is a gym here, so we are going to be taking part in the gym activity fun, because we got some minions to kill, and then we're gonna kill the gym leader. You already know how this story goes. This would be the 7th badge as well. It's only part 31. It feels like I've flown through this Let's Play. Oh my god. And we've been foiling evil plots as well. Oh, do you remember when T-Mac was stole Pico, thinking that was the greatest thing ever? And now look at us. We're saving the world from an evil Pokemon which is going to flood us all. But talking of flooding, talking of water, the gym leader's Pokemon are weak to water. So instead of having the Miracle Seed on Lombra to raise its grass-type moves, and the Soft Sand to raise Swampert's ground-type moves, I've given them both water-boosting items. So that's why I've done that. I know Swampert isn't as strong on the special attack, however, with the item, with the stab that you get off Surf, it's actually a very decent move to use now. He does have a decent special attack stat, so please use it if you're playing this with me or whatever. But we do take on a minion, and we've got ourselves a level 37 Kalia. He uses Calm Mind, sorry, and Calm Mind will raise your special attack and special defense by a little bit, so Surf will not do as much damage. However, his HP, god damn it, his HP is far too low, so Kalia down in 2, awesome stuff. We'll get a lot of experience from the minions in this place, because I think a lot of them only have 1 or 2 Pokemon, so they're going to be stronger. We need to flick all the switches in this gym in order to get to the gym leader, so let's do that. Whee! Yay! Super fun. Let's flick this one, and then we can take on this guy. Watch me levitate a Pokeball telekinetically. Wah! Sometimes I'm out of sync. No, you just can't do it, because you're not really psychic, are you? You just got purple hair, Fritz. Fritz? Crazy name. But we do see a Natu. Natu is a psychic and flying type Pokemon, and it also looks ridiculous. We're going to hit it with Surf because we can't hit it with the ground type move, because it floats in the air, because it's a flying type. It has wings, and yet, it looked like it was on the ground, and we can't hit it with Earthquake. It makes me sad. But we do see a Pokemon we've not seen in the game yet, I don't think. We see Girafarig. Girafarig is a normal and psychic type Pokemon, and that normal typing is so important to Girafarig's survival, because it makes it immune to ghost type moves. Usually the psychic type is very weak to ghost type moves, however, because it's normal, it's immune to ghost type moves, so it's a very handy typing to have, very handy dual typing to have. It makes it neutral to fighting, however, a neutrality to fighting is very good, because, if you're weak to fighting, you usually get hammered anyway. So Girafarig's pretty happy. It uses agility for some reason, I have no idea, and it goes down in a couple. We also have a Kadabra here, and Kadabra, a bit of a strange moveset here. It uses Future Sight, base 80 psychic type move. It will attack in 2 turns, so he's thinking ahead to the future, which is always a good thing. And then it uses Reflect, was it? It uses Reflect to raise its team's defense by 50%, which again, decent move. However, I'm just going to kill it in 2 anyway. I'm going to use the Surf, so I'm going to get around his defense. His defense is raised, but his special defense is still untouched, and he can't attack me because he has no time, and Surf should do it. Indeed it does. So, again, a strange move. What is wrong with you, dude? These people are supposed to be psychics. They're supposed to be smart, but no, they can't battle to save their life. Oh, dearie me. I think we've got time for one more battle, though. So let's go up here. Let's go across here, let's go down here, and let's just go here as well. I think we go up, don't we? And yes, we do go up, and we have a battler here. I see it, I see your future. If you can beat me, I will tell you your future. Wow, that would be exciting. What will our future be? Will we save the world? I have no idea. Hey, Samantha, with your cute glowing hands. I wish I had glowing hands. Awesome. But anyway, we see a Xatu, and Xatu will use Wish. Xatu is a flying and psychic type Pokemon, evolved form of Natu, and Wish will give it 50% HP back in about a turn. But however, it uses Wish, it uses Future Sight. You know, she's not using immediate attack, so it's not actually going to kill us. It's not even going to damage us. Wish won't work. Oh dear, Samantha. However, with the loss of Samantha, I'm out of time. So, we've got some minions to take on. We've got a gym leader to take down. Can we defeat the 7th gym leader of the game? Find out next time on Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. See you later, guys.